Welcome to part 3 of our HTML video. Today our topic will be about link, how we can use link in HTML. So for you to be able to use link in HTML, you should use the A tag, which stands for the anchor tag. So this A tag then defined as the hyperlink, and there is the something for it. So you see the A here, the closing, the opening tag, and also we have the closing tag. But there are two types of links in HTML, and they are the absolute URL, and also we have the relative URL. These are the two links in HTML. So the URL, represent uniform resources or uniform resource locator. That's what the URL represents. So talking about absolute URL, it takes you to different websites outside of your web page. So let's take, for example, you have your web page and you have your Facebook account that you want to link with your web page. So you're going to copy the URL link and paste it within your HTML code. If you run your code, when you click on that link, it's going to take you to a different web page that is outside of your HTML document, or that is outside your web page or your website. Now we have the relative URL. The relative URL, what does it do? It takes you to different web page within your HTML document or folder. So the relative URL work within your HTML document or web page, or will work within the folder. Now I know you want for us to do an example so you can be able to understand what we're really saying. So I encourage you to open your Visual Studio Code. So open your Visual Studio Code. If you open your Visual Studio Code, then we can do few examples. Today I'm going to also show you how to open an existing file within your Visual Studio Code. So if I want to open it, I'll come here like this to File, come to Open Folder, then we create a folder. Remember, so it takes me directly to my desktop. So remember, we created a folder now, so and we'll name it HTML class. So I have the HTML class, so I click on this and I say select folder. So this folder will open directly in my Visual Studio Code. So this is it now. So now let's create another folder and name this folder link.html. So I come here like this, no file, and I say come here like this, I say link.html. So I enter. Now I want to show you, remember we wrote our dot tag, HTML body, heading, or header, all those things. But what if I don't want to read it? I just want for it to appear, although tag, I just want for it to appear automatically instead of me writing all of these things. So I press the shift, then I press 1. You see this sound will come like this, and I just enter. So you see, it gave me everything. It gave me the dog tag, it gave me the HTML, the opening tag. It also gave me the head tag, and also gave me the body. So I come here like this, and I say, so the title will be working with angle, the angle tag, which is represent the A tag. So that is the name is the name of my tattoo. So now I come here like this and I put, just write a comment. Just do a comment. So I come here like this. It's always good to do comment. So we're going to say anchor tab is used to connect link in HTML. That's it. So we say anchor tab is used to connect. Anchor tab is used. Let's say it's used to create. It's used to create links in HTML. So that's what anchor tab use. So the opening tag that you see, the A tag and the closing A tag, it represents anchor tab, and that anchor tab is used to create links in HTML. So there are two types of anchor tab. So let's do that. So that's another more comment. There are two types of anchor tab. So we can say in our comment, we can say absolute, and we can also say relative. So we have absolute, and at the same time we have relative. So these are the two types of anchor tab. So remember we said absolute work outside of your web page or your website. They locate you to different websites that is outside your web page or your website. Then we say relative, it takes you to different web page or website within your HTML folder. So let's do one example. For example, let's do absolute and see absolute URL. Remember we say the URL represent uniform resources or resource locator. Now that coming now we say, so ready a tag. So you see, so ready a tag. I've already given you we get the opening, this is the opening tag of the anchor tab, and this is the closing. So within here now, then we're going to put the link, the href. We're going to put a link that will take us to the different website that is outside of our web page or our website. So let's take for example, I come to my browser, make it to understand about the URL. So now if you come to your browser, you see here, this is a website, and if you look here, this is the URL. The URL is here. These are different websites. Best Buy. So I want to use it as an example. So I can come here, I click here like this. I can come here and I can click this. So we can click this URL. So for example, I can come here, I click this, I copy it, and I can bring it back to my Visual Studio Code and I paste it here. So you see it? Now I can write the name and say Best Buy. So this is it. So I come here and save it like this. So remember, I taught you guys how to run your HTML code. So now, the end of the day, when we run our code and click on it, it should take us to the home page of Best Buy, because this URL that we post here in the absolute URL is a different website that is outside of our web page or our website. So let's run and see. So I already have the last server, so I click here like this and I say open with last server. So it's taking some time. Okay, so it's reading. So you see, so you have Best Buy. So let's take for example, I'll come here like this, I click here. See what will happen. It should take us to the home page of Best Buy. There where it should be able to take us. Now because the internet is a little bit slow, so it's taking its own time. But let's do another example for relative. Remember we said relative URL. Relative URL take you to different websites within your HTML folder or document. That's what it does. So within our HTML folder or document, that's what you do. So let's take for example, I'll come here like this and I'll use the scene A tag. So I say for example we have begin here now, so we want to use begin. So I come here like this. Well, I come here like this, I say begin. So GRN dot h, or you could do it like this. You say dot, so you see begin come here like this, and you have begin. Or you could, another thing is you could just step it up. So I come here like this and I say welcome to HTML. So you see, so I save it. So see here now. When I come here, so you see, it takes me now directly to the website now. That is outside of my HTML. So this is what it does. So now let's run this code. Let's run this and see. So I come here and I say open with last server. So let's see. Okay, so you see now we have Best Buy and we also have begin. We also have welcome to HTML. So when I click on the welcome to HTML, it will take me directly to begin with HTML, because the begin with HTML is our HTML folder or document within our web page. So let's say for example I click here, you see it takes me directly to begin. Now I'm at begin. So that's how it works. Let open it again so you can see what I'm saying. So I come here like this. I say open with last server. So now it's open. Let me go back to my Visual Studio Code so I can make it more simple for you to understand. So you look here, these are all my HTML file that I've had, and everything is within this folder that I've created. They call HTML class. So this is the folder. So remember we said, for you to be able to understand in review, we said there are two types of links that we use in HTML. We use the absolute and we use the relative. The absolute URL, it takes you to different websites outside of your web page or your website. So in this example, we have Best Buy and we have the URL for Best Buy. So when we run our code and when you click on Best Buy, it will take you directly to the website of Best Buy. Now we also talk about the relative URL. The relative URL take you to different web page within your HTML folder or document, which of course we have here. We have begin, we have link, and we have parent. So any one of them we use, and when we run it, it will take us to that web page that is within our HTML folder or document. So to close up, let's run this and see again. So I come here and I say open with live server. So now it's open. So I can come here and I say welcome to HTML. So these are different web page that is within our HTML folder or document. So I click on it like this. So you see, bring me here. So if I come here to Best Buy, I click on it. So it's loading for us to take us to that web page that is outside of our, you see, so now it open up. So the Best Buy is open. So that link that we copy and paste in our HTML folder, you can use your Facebook, you can use your Twitter, you can use your Instagram account when you're creating your website, so that when people click on it, they can be able to take it directly to your Facebook or to your Instagram. So thank you for watching. This is Boyma tutorial. You can continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.